This covered bridge was basically donated to Old Sturbridge Village by the Vermont Highway Department. They wanted to put a steel and concrete bridge, where this one was, over the Stickney Brook in West Ummerston, Vermont. That'll suit the truck traffic on Vermont Route 30. The village got wind of it and were able to convince them to sell this bridge to us for $1 if the village moved it themselves. Saved the state of Vermont thousands in demolition fees. When the village first brought this down from Vermont, they disassembled it. They loaded everything onto 3 flatbed trailers and set it up on the cove up above where we're sitting right now. Back in the village's early days, before we had the visitor center out front of Museum Ed where most of you kids came through, you used to enter the village off the old access road, come in through the other covered bridge over by the dam. Back in those days, you used to drive your vehicle up to a ticket office. You'd pay your admission, which at that time was $1 a piece if you're over 12. You'd come through the covered bridge and you'd drive your vehicle in a circle around the village, stopping and starting at each exhibit. On your way out of the village at the end of your stay, you'd leave through this covered bridge when it sat up there on that cove. Sounds ridiculous today, but the village only had a handful of buildings when they first opened up in 1946 and only had 81 paid visitors here the first day. That loop, with some modification, served the village pretty well till 1955. Please don't touch the horse. When the flood of 1955 that I mentioned earlier washed this bridge completely off its abutments, left it literally floating in the mill pond. A couple of the employees were stranded here during that flood. Luck would have it, they saw that bridge when it started to shift off its abutment on one end. They got some ropes, went down there in the middle of the second storm and tied the other end of that bridge to some nearby trees in hopes that they could save it. That's really all that saved that bridge. The village was able to skid that bridge across the ice the next winter in one piece. We set it where it is today in the spring of 1956.
So cool.
You might find it interesting to know that this bridge has outlasted the steel and concrete bridge they replaced it with up in Vermont.
Back to where we started. Yeah.